Hi everyone, it's Beck Smith again. Here we are on day 2 of our 40-day video series where I'm giving some do-it-yourself marketing tips and tricks out there for businesses who are trying to use the current time we have to upskill themselves and to work on their business. So today I thought I'd talk a little bit about the different options of advertising within Facebook. So there's really 3 different forms of advertising that you can do for your business if you've got a business page in Facebook. The first one is a boosted post, which most people would be relatively familiar with. That's kind of the most basic foot in the door when it comes to promoting your business on Facebook. The second one is the promoted page advertising. So you'll notice on your business page that there's a little blue promote button off to the left. This is kind of the second tier. It gives you the ability to create ads directly from your business page, in contrast to ads that you create in Ad Manager, which is the third type I'll talk about in a minute. So basically running page promotions with that little blue promote button on your business page is a really quick way to create ads within Facebook. So obviously there's a bit more functionality involved than if you were to do a boosted post, but not quite so much as if you were to do an ad in Ads Manager. So some of the things that you can do within a page promotion is you can do the boosted posts in there. You can boost an event, driving more awareness and selling tickets to your event. You can promote your page so you can get more likes, comments and shares. You can promote your call to action button. So it could be getting people to message you, attaching to a page of your website, or it could be attaching to an e-guide or something along those lines, whatever that call to action is that you're trying to get people to do. You can promote your business locally, so encouraging people nearby to visit your business location, and you can also get more website visitors by linking it to a link to your website. You can get more leads, so you can request contact details from potential customers through these ads. And continually promote your page through ongoing promotions as well. So it's a good way to go when you're kind of starting out, I suppose, when you're still testing the waters and trying to work out exactly what you're doing. You do need to have a clear goal in mind when it comes to setting any kind of Facebook ad, because there's one primary objective in any ad campaign. You've got to decide what that primary objective is. So whether that's to get more followers to your page, whether that's to direct leads to your website, whether you're trying to get contact details. So you've got to have one primary objective, because the style of ad that you're going to choose is going to be dictated based on what you're trying to achieve. So the third type of ads are the ads in Ad Manager. So in order to run ads from Ad Manager, you need to have a Business Manager account set up. I'm going to do a separate video on how to set up an Ads Manager account, but really Ads Manager is for people who are spending a little bit more money, really trying to get a bit more sophisticated with their advertising on Facebook. Some of the things that you can do in Ad Manager that you can't do in the other style of ads that I mentioned before are you can do things like A/B testing, where you're really looking at the effectiveness of one ad versus another. So you might modify the image, you might modify the target market, you might modify the copy. Usually you'd only change one variable at a time to try and work out which ad gives you the best return on investment. So a great way when you're starting a campaign is to set a multiple ad versions up and put a small amount of budget to those to start to hone in on which is the most effective ad before you're spending your entire ad budget. So that's something you can't do within the promoted page ads and you can't do with the boosted posts. You've also got a lot more options in Ad Manager around the style of ads, so and your creative, how the ad's going to look creatively. So things like carousel ads you can do within Ad Manager. You can also put different call to action buttons and things like that, which you don't have always the option for in the other styles. You can choose you've got a lot more options around where you're placing the ads. So whether it's in Instagram stories, whether it's, you know, in all various different places, which you don't have that option in the other styles. You can really manage your budget a lot better within Ads Manager because you can set a campaign limit and cap that spend at that limit. So whereas if you've got lots of individual ads running on your page promotions, you may not be able to keep as good a track on how much you're spending. Whereas if you've got a campaign budget, you put a cap on it, you know that you're not going to overspend on that budget. You also are able to see the various ads and all of their insights as to how effective they are and how they're performing in Ad Manager a lot more clearly. So it's a great way for you to understand if you want to stop a particular campaign, whether you want to put more money behind a particular campaign. You've just got a lot better visibility around all of that. I talked about the campaign optimize. No, I didn't talk about campaign optimization. So that's another feature of Ad Manager where you can select campaign optimization and basically it will choose if you've got multiple ads within an ad set or within a campaign, it will start to look at which are the most effective ads and put more budget towards those ads as opposed to the less effective. So it's all about, I suppose, better efficiency and that kind of thing. So one of the big things is creating custom audiences. So in Ads Manager, you can start to create custom audiences based on different interactivity that customers have had with your Facebook page. So it could be around people that have actually viewed videos that you're running on your page, and you can actually select people who have, you know, viewed just the first 25% of a video, the first 50% of a video, and so on. So you can start to hone in on which audiences are more likely to move down that chain of purchase intention towards becoming customers based on how heavily, I suppose, they've been interacting with your page. So custom audiences around video views, you can do it around engagement, people who have commented on your pages. You can do it based on people that have visited your website. So that's a different discussion altogether, but you do need to set up a Facebook pixel on your website if you want to be able to create a custom audience around that. But it's highly recommended for people that have a reasonable amount of traffic going to their website. It's a great way to be able to get your message in front of people that have visited your website over the last little while to keep your business top of mind for those customers. The other one is lookalike audiences within Ads Manager. So basically you can ask Facebook to find other people that are similar to the people that have already become your Facebook followers on your business page. So it takes away some of that hard work as far as working out who to target when you're selecting those audience targeting. It's a great way to do the lookalike audiences to find more people who are going to be potentially your customers down the track. So essentially, if you're just starting out, definitely, you know, boosted posts can be a good way to get more exposure. Obviously, a very small percentage of your followers currently see any post that you put on your page if it's not boosted, because just the way Facebook works now, obviously they want you to advertise. So I've heard about 4% of your Facebook followers will only ever see a post if you put it up and you don't boost it. So it's one way to get more of your current followers to see it. You can also get friends of your followers to see your boosted posts. So if there's a likelihood that the friends of your current followers could become your customers as well, that's a great way to get more exposure. The next step is the promoted or page promotions. So you can get a bit more sophisticated with your advertising. So play around with that. You can actually start to choose various goals. There's a few different ad styles that I mentioned earlier, and also around targeting your customers with interests and behaviours and those kind of things. There's a little bit more option if you do that style, but certainly would highly recommend that if you're serious about this, that you should create a business manager and an ads manager account and start to really look at doing more in the way of you know, the custom audiences I talked about, as well as the you know, the optimization around your ads, so that you're obviously getting a better result for less money. So I will be following up with other videos over the next 38 days now, and there'll be some more information coming on some of this stuff. But if you've got any questions, feel free to pop a question in the comment section of this video, or you can send me a direct question if you like, and I'd be happy to see if I can help you there. I hope you found this interesting. If you've got any other topics that you want me to talk about, make sure you pop that in the comments as well, and make sure you share this video with anyone else who you think might benefit. All right, have a great day, everyone, and enjoy this lovely Sunday. I'll talk to you again tomorrow.